Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Grand rising across the board. Today I would like to address the situation that's going on with Tucker Carlson and the fact that the leaders are the so-called leaders of the so-called country called the United States, which is there's plenty of United States. There's like United States of Mexico, United States of China, United States of Mississippi, United States of here, United States of there. How these people are literally on live television right now telling people what they see. This is a major problem. Today is March 9th, 2023. Happy Thursday, everyone. Right now, a lot of news is on TV about what people actually see and what is actually being shown. It's kind of weird. You look at it like, I got 2 eyes, maybe 3. I can see. I don't wear glasses. I got 20/20 vision. That's what the doctor told me. Before they stuck that, they got this real bright light. Really weird. But I'm not going to get onto that because that's another topic. So, what we have here is a government telling the people what they see. I mean, maybe it's just me. But a lot of us were watching the 2021, what do they call it, so-called insurrection at the White House, Washington, D.C., which, if we watch hard enough, we'll realize that when did the White House move to Washington, D.C. anyway? I mean, the articles of incorporation says that the United States started in Florida. How did it move from Florida to Washington, D.C.? That's my first concern. My second concern is we realized that there was this pandemic that happened in 2020 that was meant to revert the minds of the people. It was meant to make the people, I believe it was meant to kill us all. I don't think we were supposed to survive 2020. I mean, it was a pandemic. And in order to get the minds of the people in fear and afraid to even address anything that's happening around them is a major concern, because we saw what happened on the 2020 so-called insurrection that they've been carrying on for 3 years. We were watching it. The footage was hidden for years. After the footage was put on the so-called news networks, it was hidden, you guys. And this is nothing that I'm saying to be on anyone's side, because I do not represent any party. I'm not a political party. I am my own party. I am my own government. Everything that I have, I can't get anything from them because I'm not from the United States. So therefore, and to not be from the United States, and I'm sitting here telling you guys that we watched it. Well, their United States, the United States of America, is you can call it what you want to. I'm not a citizen, but at the end of the day, they're two different things. So, but my main concern today is that when we see something, we don't forget. Now, I understand that, people were masked up. They were told to put on masks. They were told to not pay attention. They were told to not touch each other. They were told to stay away from each other. They were told to just hate, basically, which is against it's the opposite of love. Love, hate, according to their definitions, because they change those often as well. But you can't tell people what they saw then under this attack that we're under here at the Americas. We saw it. What's really embarrassing, it doesn't matter what people comment on, like you get people that get on here and they say, well, Tucker's tripping, Tucker's this, Tucker that. Tucker's not tripping. Tucker's telling the truth. Tucker's telling the truth. And if you didn't see it, then you need to question what actually happened in 2020 that made you clouded minded, that you could not recollect of what was going on January 6th of 2021. If you were unable to see what Tucker Carlson is talking about, you missed the video. The video was already shown. It already showed them escorting it. They showed them letting them in. It showed them everything. This was a planned insurrection, a planned propagandized in so-called insurrection by the party, by the people who are sitting there pretending like we can't see. Also, I want to bring up that we have the Pacific Railroad that comes through here often. If it derails, I will be on the news first, because for some reason it comes through like 50 times a day and there's nothing really going on in this area. It's a rural area. So if this train derails again, which it derailed in 2021 and nothing was covered on it, where they dropped coal, they dropped these things, and now I'm concerned with my health, because they dropped this coal on this train track and they left this stuff there, these chemicals there for, let's say, 2-3 days. But just that morning before the train derailed, you had these trucks driving on the track, for hours, blowing their horns. They woke me up at 3:00 a.m. and the first train that came through derailed. So there's a lot of things going on out here that are planned, that are going to trick your mind because you didn't pay attention. But the main thing that I'm concerned about is the people that don't see the truth in the matter of fact. I'm concerned with your mental stability, because we need to recognize that something happened in 2020 that made people not pay attention to reality. Those videos, that video footage was canceled. Just like culture. It was canceled. But we saw it. You have people out here that's been following this thing since they started it. You have people out here that's been on this thing since before they started it, because they were concerned with their freedom. All these things that's been going on in the United States have been going on for years. You have people that were writing to the Attorney General telling them they're running a monopoly. They're making it hard for competition. What you see in the news media today is a monopoly that's making it hard for competition. No one else can report the truth on the news, but they can report a lie. And then they can tell Americans what they saw. Americans know what they saw. Too many Americans saw this. So my main concern is to those that don't see it, please, I'm asking you now, get help. Because what they did to you in 2020 caused you to not see reality. You can deny it. You can be mad at me. I can't help that. I love everybody. But the truth of the matter is that being detained, being on house arrest, being fearful of a government and an invisible enemy will make you see things that's not there. No way can you, a Capitol Police, let someone in the White House and they destroy it. The man had the tree of life on his chest, for God's sakes. What's so evil about that? What we're seeing is an attack on the Republic of America. An attack on the minds of the American people. And a lot of our people have fallen for these traps. I wish you all the best. You guys have a great day. It's RedWine, RedWine Entertainment coming to you with some breaking news. I'll catch y'all later.